to win. What's the point of even trying if I can't breathe right? My lungs inside my chest don't fill the air correct, so I guess I'll just die.
Hi everyone, this is Emily Casey, and this is Staten Island Locals. You're listening to Staten Island Locals. Today we're joined with a very special guest.
Hello, it's me. I'm Andy. What's up?
Hello, Andrew.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
this is
of
gonna be
course.
fun.
You want to say like one line about yourself?
I'm in a band called the Parallel Lines. I sing sometimes. I play guitar, and I write most of the lyrics. And Emily's my friend who listens to my music.
Yes, very much so. So we're going to play another, that was Deep Enough by the Parallel Lines, and we're going to play another Parallel Line song. This is Offline by the Powell Wines.
Yeah.
That was Offline by the Parallel Lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy.
Yeah.
So, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's just funny being live, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, so Andy, you make music.
I do
as
that.
we do. So, I'm just wondering, like, what's like your background with music? Like, how did you start out, like, and all that?
Me and my brother have been playing music together for a long time, since we were like children. He's our drummer. Aaron McIntyre is my brother, and he's like the reason that we like just started playing, because we liked doing it as like for fun. We didn't really start making music, so it was just us jamming at first, and then after that we started realizing that we could actually do this full time, or we wanted to do it full time. I've been always writing for a long time, so after we like started doing it for fun, we started getting show offers, and since like 2017 we've been playing every major bar and venue on Staten Island, and that's where we're going right now.
How was your first show? I'm pretty sure was I there? It was a taco place, right?
No, there was one before that.
There was one before.
That was like our second show. Our first show was this place called Amendment 18 on Staten Island. It used to be Dock Street. It used to be like a huge like jazz bar thing.
Oh, I know that place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I don't remember how we got the gig there, because it's like a kind of cool, like well-known place on the island. But we had no finished songs like written. Me and Aaron just like cobbled together like some unfinished ideas and played like 6 songs, not even. And it was cool. And that was like 2017, I think, maybe 2018. And our second show was at the taco place, which you were at. And it was like a really reverb drenched attic above a taco place, and there were 7 people in the crowd, and now at least 100 people are coming out to our shows, and it's fucking cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how does like playing back then compare to playing now?
More people know the words to some of our songs now, so it's not dead quiet in the crowd, which is cool. We also don't have to try to like actually promote stuff anymore. I mean, obviously we do, but back then I had to beg all of my friends and family to come to get at least 10 people out to a show, and now it's like we just make a post on Instagram and people come through. So it's also, we have more songs, so we can play like 3-hour sets if we want, and we have actual people who know the words, so that's cool.
Yeah, what do you think is your like biggest like inspiration in making music?
It's like therapy for me, but like in terms of like musical inspirations, like other artists, my favorite band is 1975, and like me and Aaron were like first jamming and writing stuff. We were like really getting into them, and like they sort of simultaneously became my favorite band. A lot of like Maddie Healy's writing is like sort of how I write stuff. I write sort of very like casual conversation like lyrics sometimes, maybe slightly pretentious, but yeah, we just started like doing it because we liked it, and then just included like bands that we liked, like their sounds, and then the lyrics is mostly just me whining about my emotions most of the time.
Yeah, thank you so much for talking about your music. Like, I'm sure everybody, it's like nice to like have a voice behind the band, like be able to like hear, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the first time I think I've talked like this about music in like with my voice, but besides being interviewed by you, that's on our YouTube channel.
The other interview that I did.
Yeah, both by Emily.
Yeah, I'm trying to get around to interviewing more bands, because I feel like besides playing shows, like a lot of musicians on Staten Island don't have any other outlet.
Yeah, there's not a lot of not like content, but content for other bands on the island, or ways for them to get their voice out. So I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah. So we're going to play We're going to play a new song by the Parallel Lines that just came out. Do you have any words about it that you like to talk about it?
Yeah, this song was like a reflection of like where we are right now. The song's called Well Here We Are, and it was like sort of like looking back at like the album we just released and the songs we've been playing for the past year. And it was like a combination of being proud and also sad that like, oh, we're here, but also, oh, we're here. Like, it's like a double-edged sword. Like, we've come so far, but yet I think we still have a long way to go. Not just in, like, the band, but also in my personal life. This song was about something like that, things being a double-edged sword. Like, the past and the future are always, you want to, trying to get somewhere, but also you're not appreciating what, like, came before. So it's about trying to do that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So here's Well, Here We Are by the Parallel Lines.
Yeah.
Sick and tired of singing the same tune. Just never thought that I'd be singing about you. But here we are, here we are. And do I do it to myself? I'm slipping again. Put your friend in the backseat so she won't hit her head. But here we are, here we are. So tell me how to breathe, tell me how to think. I used to do those things with ease when me and you were in sync. Now you barely blink in my general direction. Here we are, here we are. Here we are, here we are. Here we are, here we are. All alone in the dark and our clothes fall apart and we really shouldn't start. But here we are, here we are. Here we are. Who will be the judge of me? Who will be the judge of me? And maybe I'm the judge of me. And maybe you're the judge of me. And maybe I'm the judge of me. It's right behind my eyes, and maybe you can see what I can see. It's right behind my eyes, and maybe you can feel what I can feel. It's right behind my heart, so maybe you can see what I can see. You can feel what I can feel. You can see what I can see. Maybe this is fake. Tell me, could this be something real? Here we are, here we are. Here we are. Here we are, here we are. Here we are, here we are.
Yeah, so that was I told you I was going to go exactly. Yeah, so that's the song. I do that every single time. I don't know. That's, well, here we are in the radio, in WSVA radio station.
See what you did there.
Hee ha ha, hee ha ha. So, Andy,
Emily.
next, I think that we should talk about some art.
Art. Ooh.
A lot of people, if they don't know, me and Andy have been working on a graphic novel for like a billion, bajillion, and trillion, and a trillion, a billion years.
That no one knows about, actually.
Like, actually, only like 5 people know about it.
Yeah.
And it probably has about like, I think it has like almost 200 pages. I think we're at like 160.
There's a lot of pages. Yeah, we've been working on it for a while.
Lots and lots of pages. So, Andy, would you like to describe the plot? I mean, I've pitched it a billion times. I could describe it in one line, but
it's about this dude named Mike and this girl named Paige, and it's about some science fiction nonsense about some. I don't want to give anything away, but I'll just give fuck it.
Well, I mean, the switch happens in like
The
chapter
first page,
1.
right?
So.
Yeah. So it's called The Other Side, and it's about some interdimensional nonsense that goes on because of a hot pocket. You'll see when you read.
Radioactive hot pocket.
Radioactive
you'll
hot
see when you
pocket.
read in like 6 years.
Yeah, whenever the first volume comes out. But this radioactive hot pocket accidentally opens an interdimensional rift that sends our characters into another dimension, a different version of their reality, and they're trying to get they're trying to find their way back home, and the entire thing is about these two people connecting and coming to terms with their own messed up situation and becoming friends. And
I mean, I love to just like spill it out. I always spill it out.
Yeah.
So this guy Mike switched dimensions with his doppelganger Mike Cole, and they get switched.
Very
and
different
then
names.
and then Mike starts falling in love with Michael's fiance.
Oops.
And then she like is like, but like Mike, like you're kind of
Mike's kind of
you're
cooler
kind
version
of
of Michael.
but better.
Yeah.
And so like Mike's ultimate battle is the struggle whether he wants to actually go home or stay with his newfound love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I always go that far.
Yeah, that's
in explaining.
That's pretty much the concept. That's a good pitch without giving too much away.
Yeah, and then they always go and it's like a road trip.
Yeah.
They go on a road trip to find the scientists to send them back.
the scientists that can help them get back to their own homes.
Yeah, and there's an evil villain that's chasing them.
Some action going on.
Some action. There's some romance. There's some. Oh my God, we're like Katniss and Peeta on the train. What's your favorite color? Orange, like the sunset. Yeah.
That's such a specific reference.
I mean, I always remember that because I like hate Peeta. Like
You're a Gale girl?
I'm Team Gale by
Really?
default because I hate Peeta so much.
I was Team Peeta reading The Hunger Games. I don't know why. Maybe it was just because he was Josh Hutcherson. I thought he was cute.
I mean, I found it really annoying how, like, she ends up like actually marrying him in the end because they like got fake married, but then they're like,
no, this is real.
no,
love.
this is real. But it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, girl, you can find someone that'll make you happier. Like,
yeah. I mean,
and then she had kids with him. That means that she had sex with him.
And it's repulsive to you for some reason.
If I was her, I could never.
Peeta is the Michael of the Hunger Games. When you read our comic, you'll understand the dynamic that we're trying to get to. But I guess Mike is sort of the Gale, the underdog in the situation. Except they weren't friends first, so it's not at all the same.
I know it bothers me because it feels like I understand that like in the end, Gale was like, what's it called, like. In the end of Hunger Games, like, Gale, like, committed war crimes, and I understand that that's why she doesn't like him in the end.
But Peeta's not much better.
What did he do? He got hijacked and, like, choked her out. Well,
Yeah.
maybe she thought that was hot.
Welcome to Hunger Games Fanfic, the podcast.
Bro, we were talking about our comic.
Yeah. Yeah, the other side.
It's called The Other Side.
Yeah, how long have we actually been working on it? Like 2017, 18?
I think it's 2018.
Yeah, we've been writing it for a minute.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. How would you describe the art style? Like the way that you, like, what you took inspiration from to draw it? Because Emily's drawing most of it.
Yeah.
I'm writing it.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know. I really like, what's his name? Piccolo Beast Boy guy.
Oh yeah, Gabriel Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piccolo Beast Boy guy. I like his art style really inspires me. Like I mean, I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying that this is part of his art style. I really like his characters' like facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I like can't use as inspiration is his poses,
Right.
because his poses. I'm not dissing him. I still love him. His poses aren't like too dynamic.
Right. Yeah.
They're kind of like they all feel kind of posed.
They're
right?
all kind of casual.
Yeah, they're all casual and they're just like, yeah, Beast Boy.
Yeah, he did a Teen Titans casual comic. I think he got a Beast Boy run with DC.
I have him.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I bought them as
reference.
to help me draw this comic.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the style. I can see some of it in there.
I haven't gotten the newest one though.
Yeah.
Because I think there's like Beast Boy and then Raven,
Yeah.
and then there's Beast Boy and Raven.
Yeah.
And I think I only have Beast Boy and Raven.
Word. Yeah, his art style is like,
because I was like
really well
the
to
comic is two people, so I was like, that
yeah,
could be
yeah.
helpful.
You have references for both male and female characters.
That's so funny. You have the heartbeat too.
Yeah, I do have the heartbeat vibration on my phone.
We're talking about like Andy just got a text, and I have like the heartbeat vibration for when I get a text from Thomas.
Yeah. I also that's really funny.
It's just funny because I didn't know that other people actually did that.
Yeah, I changed mine for someone special as well.
Special.
Yeah, I also another thing I wanted to say about the comic real quick, the art style. If any of you have read Why the Last Man.
Oh yeah.
That
we have
Michael,
lots of inspiration.
Yeah, Michael is he looks a little bit like Yorick, but I love that, like the simplistic style of that comic, and the structure of it is like something at least the tone of it is something I take from when I'm writing, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's so funny because, like, I don't read comics.
Right. But you draw.
Though I draw.
Yeah, I read a lot of comics.
And it's the same thing with movies. I'm a fucking film major, but, like, I haven't seen, like, the most famous ones at all.
But you have a list of all the Disney Channel original movies that you've gotten.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That list is kind of great.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of Disney Channel original movies.
A lot of them.
There's a lot of ones that you would not remember, but they exist.
Yeah, you know.
Like Brink.
Full Court Miracle.
Oh, my God. You just dragged that out of my...
Brink is my fave.
Brink, of course it is. It's one
I
of the
introduced
best.
you to Brink.
Yeah, it's great.
And the main guy's name is Andy, just like you.
I forgot that. I swear I didn't bring it up because I'm the main character.
And he's a soul skater.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Soul skaters?
They're soul skaters. That's you on your skateboard. You're a soul skater. Anyways,
I'm a soul singer.
You're a soul singer. We were gonna talk about our favorite pages.
Oh yeah.
And I put them up on our Instagram at Staten Island Locals on Instagram. If you want to look it up, it's on our story. And if you're listening to this after it's recorded, it's in our blog post about it. Yeah, Andy, would you like to talk about your favorite one?
Yeah, my favorite page is at chapter 4, I believe it's in, right?
Yep.
And there's this scene.
It's called I'm Tired.
Yeah, they fix a tire in it, so it's a
and
little
they're
bit of a
also
pun.
tired.
Yeah. This is my favorite page just because of the composition, I think. I'm a huge fan of, like, multiple panel reaction shots, like, at the top of the page with, like, 3 versions of Mike just with different faces. And I love her leaning on his shoulder as, like, a support through the skylight. This chapter specifically, like, is cool to me because there's a really pretty moment with I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a really pretty moment in the car, and I wanted to mess with the road trip feel, and it feels really homey and, like, cool, and I don't know why I love it so much, but
yeah, the idea of that they're like, because they start sharing a connection over time throughout the comic, and I feel like this really shows, like, how Paige is getting a little bit more comfortable with him.
Yeah.
And he's getting a little bit more comfortable with her, especially through the facial expressions. Like, she puts her knee on his shoulder, and he's like, what? Yeah. And then he's like, anyways, so that's fine. Yeah. And she just doesn't give a fuck, and she just puts her knee on him. Yeah. And he's like, okay.
It's like a good character growth panel.
Yeah, it's really, and it's like like a small touch like that. Just like it's like a small intimate moment that isn't explicitly told.
Yeah, it characterizes both of them as getting closer, and I like it a lot. What about yours?
What about mine? Mine is when they go to a carnival, right? Because they just pull over and they go to a carnival. You know, it's a road trip. Obviously, there's a reason, but you'll find out later in the book. You pull over to go to the carnival, and this guy that's been following Paige, she's like, yo, this guy is following us. And they run. She grabs Mike.
Paige is our other main character. I don't know if
Paige.
Said that.
Oh yeah, Paige is the Michael's fiance, the one that Mike is falling in love with. She grabs him because the guy she sees the guy who is following them.
They're being stalked.
She grabs Mike and runs to the Ferris wheel to go on the Ferris wheel so she can talk about that guy that's stalking them and he won't be able to hear. And she uses her engagement ring to Michael as an excuse to cut the line.
We just got engaged.
She's like, so they cut the whole entire line of people, and the guy who works there is like, you can't cut the line, and she's like, but we just got engaged, and the guy's like, ugh, I hate you, and like lets them on.
Would that work in real life, you think?
It could.
It's pretty realistic. I think.
It could. I mean, like I've seen like couples like cut lines and shit on vacation. And I'm like, and they're like, we just got married. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Who cares?
Like, I don't care. But yeah, and I just love how like they have like these like little awkward like I know that I'm lying smiles. Yeah. Like specifically Mike, like he's like, I know that she's lying. So and she's like, yeah, I'm lying. And she's holding up the ring. She's like, we just got engaged. And I feel like it's another moment where it's like it's a little bit of like foreshadowing into like how like Mike is like in love with her and shit.
Yeah,
like I think
it's a nice little nod.
For her, it's like we're getting like she just wants to get on, but for him, he's probably like what he would probably be thinking in his head is like, damn, I wish we were. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I actually have feelings for you. I feel like at this point in the comic, he's like sort of figuring that out. He's like, oh, she's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So like,
even though this was like right after they had like a little bit of a disagreement,
a little spat, a little fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a few conflicts there's a lot of conflict, but
yeah, but they're not toxic. It's cute.
It's fine. They're not toxic.
They're not toxic.
I swear. Read the comic and you'll find out if we're lying or telling the truth.
Yeah. I think it's going to come out really good. It's going to be great.
I'm very excited.
I'm so excited.
We've been working on it for a while.
Yeah. And talking about unreleased art.
Ooh, great segue.
Yeah, because it's unreleased. Talking about unreleased art, Andy wants to show us an unreleased song.
Yes. Would
you like to talk about it for a sec?
Yeah, it's called Summer Sometimes. It was like sort of written in a day. I had like a chorus idea, but then I went into our producer and my friend Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy. He's in a band called Rival Threat, which Emily has played on here. He's super sick, and we recorded it in his basement. Is our new studio area. And it was sort of about, it was just like summer was ending, and I was writing it as it was getting colder. The leaves were changing, and I sort of was relating the feeling of fall and autumn and summer ending to a relationship, and feeling like it's summer sometimes when things are going well, and then other times it's like frigidly cold and winter like. So yeah, it's a little campfire ballad, a little emo, a little bit of neck deep in there, and I'm really proud of it. So.
Neck schmeep.
Like what? Neck schmeep.
Neck
schmeep.
Schmeck schmeep.
And it's coming out soon. It's coming out beginning of December. It will be out.
So Summer Sometimes will come out in the winter.
Yup. Which is fun. Yes. Which is a little bit. Well,
actually, this fucking weather feels like summer sometimes.
Yeah, it's 65 degrees in November right now.
Makes no sense. So yeah, here is Summer Sometimes. In parentheses, rough mix.
Goodbye summer, I know that's cliche to say, but I don't care, I'm writing words that feel good, pen right to the page. No, I can't sing, that's what my brain will tell me. And when I sing the chorus of my songs with my headphones on, I can't sleep without you beside me. I scroll my phone to help me think, the panic attacks keep screaming. No, I can't breathe, so I slowly shrink back to the person I was before you really knew me. Goodbye summer, I know I'm such a cliche. All of my friends are getting white girl wasted. I'm stuck inside today, and I can't breathe. I'm sure that you'll remind me my asthma pump before I leave my house, 'cause I'll forget somehow. Got cold feet without you beside me. My family thinks I oversleep. The panic attacks still screaming. No, I can't eat, so I overthink back to the person I was before you truly knew me. Give it a run, give it a run. It feels like summer sometimes. I wake up and you're on my mind. I can't sleep and I said that before, so I wake up and show my sidewalk so you'll come back for more. It feels like summer when I'm okay. You say you're coming back when you're lying to me. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Why are you lying to me? It feels like summer. Lying. It feels like summer. Lying to me. Why are you lying to me?
Slay.
Oh, slay, girl.
Slay. I started saying slay because everybody, I don't know.
Everyone
Like,
says it.
everybody in this school fucking says slay now. Or just like everyone in the film major goes slay.
Slay.
Slay. Slay.
New parallel
slay.
line slay.
New parallel line slay.
Yeah. That was Summer Sometimes. I hope y'all liked it.
I
One of my
actually
favorites.
hated it.
No, please. Please like it, dude. I'm gonna cry, dude.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kidding. Andy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bullshit time. We have nothing scheduled. Andy, I just want to know how many people on this playlist that you know. So,
Probably all of
Parallel
them.
Lines, you know Tori,
Yeah.
you know King Like Mom. This song is insane, Andy.
Yeah, King Like Mom is actually composed of one of the members, the guitarist Rosita. Rose is my cousin's wife.
Oh, slay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, Rose is really cool. She's a sick guitarist, sick vocalist. King
This
Like Mom
song
is one of my favorite bands.
insane.
Yeah, they're insane.
I play it like every week, and every single time, like whoever my guest is, we just sit there and go, oh my god.
Yeah, they're really
because
talented.
that one part at the end.
Yeah, they're
Insane.
insane. If you're in the New York area, which you are listening to this probably, or if you're not,
Well,
that's
we
cool
can
too.
actually see where people are listening from.
Oh,
And
wow.
we have 6 listeners.
Let's go. Hello, 6 listeners. King Like Mom, they're playing some more shows on the island, on Staten Island. So whenever we play a show with them, come out to see us. It'll be a good time.
I love them.
Yeah, they're
Anyway,
great.
so who else do you know? The Uncertain.
I do
you
not know
them?
the Uncertain.
That's the drummer is my friend Chris, and I know him from middle school.
Oh wow.
He was my best friend in middle school's brother. And you know how I said that, like, my scar story of me throwing Legos at my friend's
Yes.
brother?
Yeah.
He's the brother.
Oh. Okay.
And I cut my knee open in his room.
Ouch.
I always got hurt at that house. Like, literally, their mom was like, "You're not gonna get hurt today." Like, she would point at me and do that.
That's funny.
You know Eterna,
I know Eterna, yeah.
Jigsaw Youth.
I do know Jigsaw Youth. I know Super Future.
You know Caroline.
I don't know Caroline.
She's a LaGuardia person too.
Oh. I know Mind Your Own.
This isn't Staten Island, by the way.
Um,
Oh,
We've played
okay.
with Mind Your Own before. They're a great band. We've played with Goon Dads. They're
I'm
super sick.
obsessed with this song too.
Yeah, they're really good.
Gundad.
Goon Dads, shout out Jamie.
Gundad.
Jamie's also the bassist in Scum Shots, which is a sick band from Staten Island.
Specialist, do you know them?
I've heard of them. I don't
They,
know.
because I knew them since they played with Goondads,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Jacuzzi Fire. Shout out PD Pesto.
and certain again.
Shout out Silkstone. We played shows with them too.
Yeah, Gamagools.
Gamagools is
I
pretty
love
sick.
saying Gamagools.
Oh wait, shit. I think I'm an idiot. Gamma Ghouls is Jamie's band, not Goon Dads. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I switched up the two. I apologize.
Goon Dads is
Gamma
so-
Ghouls is super sick, but Goon Dads we've also played with and they're really cool.
Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Scum
Scum Shots.
Shots.
They're really cool. Shout out to all of Scum Shots. Ricky just his birthday just passed a couple months ago when we played our first show in at Otto Shrunken Head in Manhattan.
Otto.
Otto's a cool place.
Otto's cool. I saw that like some other Staten Island bands started getting gigs there.
Yeah, it's
so fun.
It's like a pretty small place, and you got to bring your own crowd. But like, it's a place in the city, and any place with
Yeah.
that will let you play in the city is like pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it was super fun.
Yeah,
On Pink, obviously we know them.
yeah, we love On Pink,
LaGuardia.
the Guardia Kids.
Modern Day Machines.
Yep,
We
Modern
know
Day
them.
Machines is also my cousin's band.
Yup.
Patrick, he's really cool. Shout out Patty. I used to play Halo 3 in his room in elementary school.
Skip. Stinky Boys T. Andy, do you know about them?
No, they seem really lame, and
Do
I
you
think
know
they only have
about-
one song.
Do you know Stinky Boys T, Andy?
Have you told them about Stinky Boys yet?
I I think I played them as I played them as if I'm not in it. I played the song like last on like one of the shows and it got cut off at the end. I think it was the first show that we
Really?
ever played and I never played it again.
Well,
We can play it out on this.
We can. I'm down for that. Stinky Boys T is me, Emily, and her boyfriend Tom's band together. The
Yeah,
initials,
Tom was on like a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Stinky Boys.
Punko Garbos.
Punko Garbo. We need to release the Worm song.
We do. We need to get together and actually do that this week.
Worm song.
It's great. Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Wink,
now
wonk.
it's like out of. No, we're bringing the worm meme back.
Yeah, that worm meme will never die. Vega Maestro is also really cool.
Vega
Some of them are
Maestro.
from Brooklyn, but Mike Murph, the drummer, who's a good friend and a good friend of my friend Pam, they're really cool. We played a show with them recently.
Call shots Vegas. Don't even. I just saw when I went to When We Were Young festival. We went to a local show instead of going to When We Were Young because When We Were Young killed us and said your tickets. No, we cancel
that was
show.
the whole thing, huh?
Yeah, it was. I was so sad.
That sucks.
But we saw this local band. And I played them once, and so I just put them in the playlist. The song "Friends" is actually about how he has no friends. He
wow.
said that on stage.
Really?
And he was like, "This song is about how I have no friends." And then he played this, and then the next song goes, "This song is how I love snowboarding." He was
They
so
seem
funny.
super cool.
He was funny. I had to put Mother Bugs in here just because of the name.
Hell yeah.
I actually really like American Cheese.
That's their best song.
Is it?
It's my favorite song by them, by Vega, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know any. I don't know what everybody's most popular songs are because I just put them
It's
in.
my it's my favorite. I don't know if it's their best. Also, Rival Threat. Shout out
Rival
Jeremy.
Threat.
Oh,
I put Deke in here.
Oh heck yeah,
Love
Broken
Deke.
Hearts, baby.
Local Fish, I think, is from Brooklyn, but I don't care. Their name is so funny, so I put them in here.
Go Deke. Also, my friend Deke is in that. He's in a solo project, but Broken Hearts. But he's in also a band we have together called Grandma Drinks, and we will soon.
Oh,
be
he's in
releasing
that.
things.
I didn't know who was in it.
Yeah,
I
Deke
just
is
know that
our
it
main
is.
vocalist.
Oh, he
right
is.
now. Well, yeah. So me and Jeremy both do vocals in our separate bands, and Deke does stuff in Broken Hearts, which Over It is a great song, by the way, and some of the heavier stuff that we wanted to do, Deke does all the screams. He does the screams on our song Black Hole, and so we write some heavier stuff. So he wanted to do some vocalist things.
Do you know the Jazztronauts?
Yes, they have. They play with Mr. Blum from Mr. Wives. Mr. Blum is he's a trumpet player, and he went on tour with 21 Pilots, and he
I know. I saw.
Yeah,
I saw them.
Yeah, he plays with them sometimes.
The Jazztronauts.
It's a great name.
I played them with Ben, and we were like, "This is awesome."
Yeah, they're sick. They played at Hop Shop a little while ago. Like I think a couple days ago.
Like Curious Volume, that's like the band that I'm doing an interview with Curious Volume, by the way, because they're coming back.
Really?
And they're having a show with On Pink.
Ooh.
But they have a song called Thoughts from Eltingville Train Station, and I love how specifically Staten Island it is.
Yeah.
And then this is My Local Deli, and it's on Al Island Livin'.
Nice. Oh, almost
Just
dropped my
anything
microphone.
that's super specifically Staten Island just makes me like happy.
Yeah, I was gonna. We have a song on our next record called "Fuck the MTA," and there's a line specifically about missing the 74. and
Yeah.
and it's just something about ultra specific things about
The
where you
74
live.
goes to Tom's house.
Yeah,
That's
it
the one
does.
I take.
It's also one of the most inconsistent buses on the island. Most
it?
buses on Staten Island are inconsistent.
I thought like the 92 was really bad.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
Staten
Actually,
Island is the worst.
76 is kind of valid though.
Yeah. If you live on the middle or south shore of the island, buses just pass you.
They're just like, bye.
They'll see you and just be like, goodbye.
I don't know. My bus stops is kind of convenient.
Yeah.
I don't know. They see me and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll stop for you.
They're nice to you, but to me, every time I'm waiting for the 74 to go home from Pam's house, it's like it just passes me. I think that's why I have a grudge. I have a slight grudge.
Yeah. You're a hater.
Screw Staten Island and
Empty
transport.
hater. Andy.
Yeah.
This is what I asked my friend Gabby yesterday.
Shoot.
Is cereal a soup?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
What
How?
makes
You
it
have
not
to-
a soup? What makes it
You
not
don't
a
cook
soup?
it.
Yes, so
So-
but soup out of a can.
You still have to heat it up.
But if you don't heat it up, is it still soup? If you don't heat it up, is it cereal?
I hate this. I hate everything about this. Okay, cereal, I guess technically is a soup, but I refuse to say so because I feel like soup, like, okay, is a raw pork chop. Oh, fuck. All right. I have nowhere to go.
There's no argument against it. There's none. I can't think of a single argument against it.
That was me.
Thinking that it's me. There's not a single.
I just got a text from someone listening. My friend Pam that says some people heat up their cereal. so maybe. Oh man.
There's no argument against it. You can't. I just wanted to trap you.
Okay. I consider myself trapped because I refuse to answer this question.
Okay, is a Pop-Tart a ravioli?
No, ravioli is a specific kind of pasta. That's not okay. If you put a bunch of mini Pop-Tarts in a bowl and put marinara sauce over it, then I think it would be ravioli.
But so if you have one really big ravioli and you put sauce on it. Oh wait, no. If you have one really big ravioli, is that not a Pop-Tart?
I'm getting so unreasonably angry at these questions for no reason. I don't think so. Ravioli it's a pasta, and Pop-Tarts are crust, it's bread and other ingredients that is not cheese. Can you imagine a cheese Pop-Tart? That would be disgusting.
Okay, but there are raviolis that don't have cheese in it.
Fair point. I'm just going to say yes so this can end.
Cool. Okay. Andy, let's add a normal question.
Okay.
For anyone who wants to start getting into music, what advice do you have for them?
Don't make excuses for yourself. Don't say, "Oh, I'll get to writing tomorrow," or "I'll put out a song when I have a producer, or when I have this amount of listens, I'll do this." Just do it. It's such like basic advice, and it seems so insignificant to just start. But you're not gonna just immediately start and write the best song of your life. They're all gonna be bad for a while. The first EP that we put out, Island Boy, go listen to Island Boy. It's sort of, I'm not happy at like listening to it now, but like there's not going to be a point where you're going to listen to your old stuff and be like, that's the best thing I've ever made. Like, you're just going to keep getting better. So I'd say, just start. Don't give yourself any excuses. Don't tell yourself that you need this equipment to start or do like have this amount of money to put into something. I started with literally no money and a pirated version of Logic. Don't tell Apple. Don't tell Steve Jobs. He's rolling over in his grave right now. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. Also, don't be afraid to wear your influences on your sleeve, but you have to somehow have your own spin on it, because I think a lot of my music is a combination of all the things that I like, but it doesn't draw too heavily from one specific area. So it's actually, and I have my own voice in there, so it changes it slightly. I think those are the two biggest things that I wish somebody told me when I first started.
I mean, you basically hit on it. My biggest advice for any artist is being yourself is being original. Yeah. Because people are like, oh, but I sound too much like... If you're being yourself, you're being original. Because nobody can be you.
Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but it's true.
Yeah. So, Andy.
Yes.
Every time someone's on the show, I always let them pick a song. It could be any song in the whole entire world. What song would you like to pick to play? I just dropped something on the floor. What song would you like to pick to play on the show?
I picked a song called Talkin' Johnny in June by this guy called Medic. This song means a lot to me because it's a cute little love song, and it reminds me of somebody. It's just like I love folk music. I've been getting into like folk punk, and they call this guy freak folk because he's got a lot more like alternative, sort of heavier influences in some of his songs, and some of his songs are a little more just straight folk love ballads. And there's nothing wrong with a little cheesiness, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, awesome. So this is Talkin' Johnny in June.
You ready, Al?
I'm ready, Kev.
Here we go. I need love like June Carter loved me Get your arms around me.
I need love like Johnny. Walk the line for me, boy. It's a grand old ugly way.
You put your arms around me. I don't wanna hear about the world today. Something that has come and be my escape. Wind means fire, here comes the flame. Smoke you till the filter just to savor the taste. Alright. I need love like oldies. There are bluebirds in the moonlight when I feel your arms around me.
I need love like all day, baby, like a lily, bridge over eternity.
When you put your arms around me, I don't wanna hear about the world today. Something that has come and be my escape. Wind means fire, here comes the flame. Smoke you till the filter just to savor the taste. I don't wanna hear about the world today. Something that has come and be my escape. Wind means fire, here comes the flame. Smoke you till the filter just to savor the taste. Oh, just to savor the taste. Smoke you till the filter just to savor the taste. I don't wanna hear about the world today. I smoke you till the filter just to savor the taste.
Yeah, so that was that song. Thank you, Andy, for picking that song.
No problem.
It was very
I liked it.
nice.
It's
It was
very
very
pretty.
fun.
I'm gonna cough.
I just scrolled down and saw this. But yeah, so we're just gonna do some announcements and we're gonna wrap things up because we end at 6.
Oh no! I wish I could stay here for 90 hours.
Oh. So next week we're gonna have the show again Tuesday at 5:00 WSVA Radio here, right?
Better be here.
I'm gonna try to post last week's and this week's by next week.
Heck yeah.
That's my goal
Do it.
because it just takes me a second, but I'm gonna do it. So then you can listen, like people can listen to this back and all that. The upcoming shows, November 25th.
Yeah.
This guy's playing.
Yeah, the Parallel Lines are playing at Juicy Lucy's on Staten Island. We're playing with Broken Kitchen Table in Willowbrook. You all should come out. It'll be a good time. We're going to be playing some new music. So if you want to hear some of the songs you heard today and that new one, then come out. It's going to be a good time.
Juicy Lucy's is always awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good place.
It's always a fun place. Yeah, and then also November 26th at Mother Pugs, they always have stuff. So Modern Day Machines, Drip, Super Future, and Scum Shots are going to play for their Thanksgiving Evil Festival.
I think Drip just dropped out of that show. But the same
They
lineup
dripped
otherwise.
out.
Yeah, they dripped out. Jesus
No,
Christ.
they dripped out.
The dad jokes are abundant.
It's okay. Well, you can still go. I
Yeah.
don't know. You should still go.
I don't know why I'm
So yeah, they're back to back. You should go. Juicy Lucy 25, Mother Pugs 26. There you go. I
Yeah,
think they're
pull up.
both at. Isn't this one at 8:00 too?
Yep, 8 p.m.
They're both at 8 p.m. I have to put this on the website. They're both at 8 p.m. and you should go see that. Yeah, and you can keep up with all things Staten Island locals on our Instagram at Staten Island Locals. No spaces, no nothing, just Staten Island Locals. We also have our website that you can find through there that has some of our old shows. We just uploaded Ben's from 2 weeks ago. Ben Sat, cartoonist.
I love Ben.
I love Ben.
He's the best.
He's so epic.
We all know each other.
Oh yeah. And Tom's is up there. Next week we're gonna have Tori on the show.
Tori.
Tori.
I've known Tori since middle school.
I didn't. I've known her since the summer. I known her since she was me and Tom's waitress at Applebee's,
Yeah.
and we were like, you're friends with Andy.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. And so now we're besties, and we're like kind of in a band maybe that maybe has done stuff, but also maybe hasn't.
We'll find out.
Called No Chances. You can follow us on Instagram, No Chances Band.
Yeah, plug.
Plug. You plug. Your
my
turn.
plug. You can follow my personal account if you want, @AndrewMac_ on Instagram. I post a lot of music stuff and my art stuff there, and also the Parallel Lines on Instagram. It's Lines the Parallel. That's our account. Our old account got hacked, so that's kind of sucks. But we like regained all of our followers, which was pretty cool. People are willing to follow us to a new account pretty quickly, which was sick. So you'll if you want to listen to our new stuff and keep up with all stuff, the Parallel Lines, @Lines the Parallel on Instagram. Also, I have an art account, Mac and Cheesy Art, macandcheesy.art. Yeah, that's it. That's
yeah,
my
I forgot
stuff.
to also plug my main. I have Lil Bones.
That's her Instagram. She's not just saying that she's
Lil like the rapper. I have Lil Bones like the rapper. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening. We're gonna play one more song that's highly anticipated.
Yes.
Called Punko Garbo by Stinky Boys T.
Heck yeah.
Explicit.
My hair was so red.
My hair was also so red. Thomas's was kind of red.
Little
And
red
yeah,
balls.
one verified artist with 1 monthly listener.
Let's go. We're
Who's the
verified?
one?
Let's go.
Who's the 1 monthly listener to
I don't-
Stinky Boys T?
I don't know. Thank you, whoever you are, though.
But yeah, so this is Punko Garbo. Thank you guys for everybody. Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you for everybody listening in the recording later. I'm so grateful that everybody can listen and wants to listen and cares.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super epic. Super epic AF.
Thanks for having me. This was
Of
a
course,
good
yeah.
time.
Thank you for being on the show. I just like can't stop saying thank you every time the show's over.
No, yeah.
And I do that on. I have another show on Women in Film called For Women in Film, because I'm the treasurer of Women in Film Club at my school, and I also say thank you for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. This is Punko Garbo. Thank you.
You think you're so cool on your electric skateboard, but I've been hurting myself on my normal skateboard. I wanna be cool like you, but I'm poor, and you're rich, but you got a cooler board than pressure. I feel like life sometimes can be complicated, but I spent like half of it feeling constipated. Can't shit out words to a verse, so I'm just stuck in reverse. These fake boards and their teens are like one big fucking curse. My board is cool cause it's a blast from the past, and your board is lame. I hope you get in a crash. Oh, Andy, no, we shouldn't be wishing crashes upon people. That's not good ethics. I'm not jealous. You are.
Guys, you're messing up the song.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm a better skater than you. You think you're so fucking cool, but you're not. You're just rich and you're hard.
You look like a thought.
And I know I'm not. I'm so sad.
I judged you for having an electric skateboard, but I was just jealous. What the fuck happened to the song? It's like a ballad now, and it was punk before. Is this the garbage part of the song, Andrew? No, it's a metaphor. For sex, for life.
Goosebumps fill my arms when I'm close to you. Never thought I could love anyone like you. You're all I need in life just to go further. I cannot stop eating the Travis Scott burger. The Travis Scott burger. The Travis Scott burger. I cannot stop eating the Travis Scott burger. The Travis Scott burger. The Travis Scott burger. I cannot stop eating the Travis Scott burger.
Oh my god.
I'm a better skater than you. You think you're so fucking cool, but you're not. You're just rich and you're hot. You look like a thought, and I know I'm not. Guys, I'm still sad. I'm a better skater than you. surprised I am an identity thief from a country all free, and they'll never find